friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. For today's video, I have my budget closeout for, what is this, the second paycheck budget in November. I have all of my expenses written down already. I spent every weekday writing these down with you guys in my Morning Money Minute live streams. So if you have ever been curious about what I spend, why I spend it, more specific details about my expenses, check out those live streams. You can join live, or I always save them so you can watch them later. That's where I go into detail about everything. In today's video, we're just going to be categorizing everything, adding everything up here on my expense tracker, and then using that information to close out my paycheck budget. If we have any money left over from this variable expenses category, we will stuff that into some mini savings challenges at the end. So this should go pretty darn quick. I have my phone here to act as a calculator. I have my energy drink, which is very much needed this morning, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I have my mild liners here. Each one of these highlighters is gonna represent a different category. That's how I'm gonna go through and add everything up. Starting out here with bills, which I'm gonna use blue for, and I don't need my calculator for this because we had just one transaction for bills, which was $750 that I transferred to my next month's bills category. So that's easy enough to add up. I've already written my categories down here to make it easy as well. So that's it for blue. In terms of savings, I pulled $300 out of the bank. You would have already seen me stuff that. That would have been in the paycheck budget video that I filmed for last week. And then I also had some no spend days. And for every day that I do not spend money, I like to put $5 into savings as a way to help reward me for that behavior. So for savings, we have $300 and then 3 no spend days for $5 each. So that's going to be a total of $315. And then next up, we will do spending, which I'm going to use this purpley color for. And this is where I'm going to need my calculator. Actually, no, I'm not, because we had just one spending transaction as well. So we used this money to purchase, I believe this was dog food. I decided to take it out of my spending category. It could have also come out of our grocery category, or it could have come out of a sinking fund. As long as it's accounted for somewhere, I don't get too caught up into which category which transaction goes into. So for spending, it was $67.82. All right, for eating out, we're gonna use yellow. And we had quite a few eating out transactions. So we had Wendy's for $42.25 plus Taco Bell here for $16.20 plus $40 at Domino's. And that is going to be a total of $98.45. Okay, so that just leaves our grocery category, which we had a couple of transactions. So we had $20.97 and we had $203.33 for a total of $224.30. Sorry about the glare, you guys. Okay, so overall, not too bad. I always would prefer that we, spend less than we do, but got some extra savings in there thanks to those no spend days. And now let's get some totals. So we're gonna start out with a grand total so I can see what I spent in total for the week from this paycheck budget. a grand total of $1,455 with 57 cents. And then I want to get just a total of our variable categories, which are spending, eating out, and groceries. So we got 67.82 plus 98.45 plus 224.30, $390 with 57 cents, which is great. All right, now we're going to use this information to fill in my paycheck budget here. So it's just as simple as taking the information from here, plugging it into the actual column here. The amount that I set aside for this paycheck budget was $1,600 as anticipated, so that's perfect. For December's bills, I budgeted $750. We already talked about how we did transfer $750, and that's it for our fixed expenses, so that makes it easy peasy. For variable expenses, I budgeted $250 for groceries, and the amount that I actually spent was $224.30. So under budget there. For eating out, I budgeted $100. The amount we actually spent was $98.45. So under budget there as well. For spending, I budgeted $100. The actual amount was $67.82. So in total for variable expenses, I budgeted $450. We know that the actual amount I spent was $390.57. So we came in under budget overall by, I'm going to subtract 450 from 450 minus 390.57. That leaves us with 59.43 left over to do something with. So we're going to end up putting some of this here into our extra savings, short-term savings. For now though, for short-term savings, I budgeted $300. That is what I took out in cash. That's in green there. And then of this $59.43 that I have left, the amount that I'm going to put towards our mini savings challenges is going to be $50. So instead of the $300 I budgeted for our short-term savings, I'm going to send $350. $300's already there, $50's going to get added today. All right, we're skipping extra debt payments because we have paid off our credit cards. So let's just fill in these totals. So we started with $1,600. $750 went to bills. $390.57 went to variable expenses. $350 went to short-term savings. Let's see what that leaves us with for our buffer. $1,600 minus $750 minus $390.57 minus $350, $109 with 43 cents, which will stay in my account to act as a buffer in case I go over budget one week this month. Whatever's left in my buffer at the end of the month, I will move to long-term savings. So this money here is short-term savings, stuff that we are saving for within a calendar year, roughly. Long-term savings is for longer term. Okay, so that is everything here in my budget workbook. I can put this away. I'm going to pull in my mini savings challenge binder and that $50 in cash, and we're going to stuff my mini challenges next. Okay, before I get into the mini savings challenges, I do have this $15 here that I have set aside for extra savings. This is $5 for each no spend day that I had this week. I had 3 no spends. That's that $15. And I need to get that stuffed into my envelope here. So I have a little envelope here in the back where I keep track of my no spends. So I'm going to go ahead and allocate this $15 really quickly. The paycheck date, well, the date I'm actually putting this money in, I guess, is 11/12, and we're going to add 15 for a total of 30. This tracker that I am using is from Savannah over at Sav Saves. It's a little Pinocchio tracker. Her trackers are so adorable. I don't know what she has available in her shop right now, but I will link her channel. Go check out her channel. She will have her Etsy shop linked. You can go and visit it and see what she has. But yeah, I love those trackers. So $10, $15, $20, $25, $30 in no spend days so far in November. Very exciting. All right, let's move on to my mini challenges next. Okay, so I have everything all set up here. I have my savings challenges 1 through 6. I will go over each of these challenges and who they are from at the end when I am filling in my trackers. I have my die here and I have my $50 in singles. I'm not going to count it out, just trust me, that is what I have here. So the way that this works is I roll the dice, and whatever number it lands on, that correlates with a challenge. That challenge then gets 2 bills. So we are just going to start rolling. I think this is, oops, almost lost it there. I think this is so much fun. So let's go. All right, we got number 2. Hopefully each of my challenges will get a little something today. I've got my cat sitting right off camera, right over here. So hopefully he doesn't reach in here and try to steal my dice. But if you see a cat paw, he's looking very intently, so may or may not get a kitty cameo today. Okay. All right, everybody but 4. There we go. 4 got some too, so everybody got a little love today, which is good. I like when the challenges are kind of even and one challenge doesn't outshine another. 4. 4 again. What are you guys up to this week? I would love to hear from you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have any fun plans. Or you can let me know, what are you saving for with your short-term savings goals? 4 is up here, right? Yep. Seems like 4 seems to be the lucky winner today and has gotten the most, but I could be wrong. I've rolled 2 quite a bit as well. All right. That is, oops, that was the wrong challenge. There we go. That is going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then we'll go over each of the challenges and what I got to add to them today. Starting with challenge number 1, which is the challenge that I created. It's this little apple pie savings challenge. It comes in a set of 3, and it's available for free for you guys. So if you want to go into the description box below and click where it says freebies, you can click there and it'll take you to my Google Drive where you can get a bunch of free digital downloads. You can download and print yourself. I cut this one very wonky, but it will still suffice. All right, so what are we adding today? $4. Do I have a red marker? All I have is an ultra fine right in front of me. You know what I do have though is this twist up colored pencil. So let's use this, and we're going to color in 4 of these ones. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, he got it. There he goes. Jax, come on, buddy, get down. He really wants that dice. 4. All right, $4 in this challenge. It's a great start. We will set that one off to the side and move on to challenge number 2. For challenge number 2, I have this paint bucket savings challenge from KathyBudgets. All of the creators will be linked down below for you guys to go to their channels, check them out, and you can get your hands on this specific one from her freebies. I believe this was one of her freebies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12 going into this one. All right. And each of these paint buckets is worth 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, so we have just $8 more to go in order to complete this challenge. This challenge is worth $32 total. So let's go ahead and see what we've got in here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, $24. Perfect. I wonder if we're going to finish any challenges today. It'd be really nice if we could finish one. All right, that's challenge number 2. For challenge number 3, I have this unicorn savings challenge from Candy over at Stuff and Budget. This is going to save a total of $46 when everything is all said and done. And we added $4 more today. So let's go ahead and color in this 4. Still have quite a ways to go with this one. And I just love this little unicorn challenge. I believe this is the 3rd in the set of 3 that I purchased from Candy's Etsy shop. But you may see them again. The great thing about digital downloads is you can print them as many times as you'd like. All right, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 so far. So we still have quite a ways to go with challenge number 3. So you will be seeing this one again. Okay. Next up, for challenge number 4, I have another challenge from Chatty Kathy, and this one is a little sofa challenge. I made each of the sofas worth $1, and this is going to save a total of $25 because I counted this one as well, I believe. No, I guess I didn't. Okay, that's fine. I think we're going to have more than enough to finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12. And how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, so we needed 5 more to finish this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7. So that's going to leave us with a total of $7, but we did finish this challenge. Let's make sure I have 25 here. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, no, there you go. One of those was stuck together. So we do indeed have $25 here. Very exciting. That means I have finished a challenge. So whenever I finish a mini savings challenge, what I do is I set it aside, and at the end of the month, I allocate all of the challenges I finished throughout the month. Since I finished a challenge, I get to ring the bell and add $1 to my Ding 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 envelope. This is a savings challenge created by Donna, powered by creativity. I'm going to take one of these extra dollars I have here to add in here. Every time I finish a savings challenge, I add $1 to this. At the end of the year, I'm going to count up everything that I've managed to save. I didn't start this savings challenge until I think October, so we'll see how many savings challenges I finished from October to December. At the end of the year, this I'm going to set aside to be allocated at the end of the month, along with the other savings challenges I have finished so far. Not many, but it's still early in the month. So we'll set that aside. And we're going to need a new challenge. So I have a bunch in the back of my binder here that I've printed out. And let's use one of my full ones. So I'm going to use this guy. Each of these will be worth $2. This is another challenge that I created for myself that I have available as a freebie for you down below. So if you're interested in that one, go ahead and grab it. And I am not going to allocate this extra money to this one yet. If I just need $1 or $2 to finish another one of the savings challenges I have in progress, I will pull it from there. And if not, at the end, I will go ahead and allocate it to this challenge. But for now, we're just going to add the new challenge and set it off to the side and move on to challenge number 5. Challenge number 5 is from One Frugal Introvert. It's a $63 challenge, so lots of money going into this challenge. Let me just set this off to the side so I don't confuse it. How much are we adding to this challenge today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. All right, so we'll do 2, 4, 6, and 8. So yeah, we still have a long way to go with this one. Let's see how much we've saved so far in total. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 of 63. So yeah, we still do have a ways to go with that one. Okay, and then lastly, we have challenge number 6 here. This one is from Budget with Amanda. Each of these is going to be worth $2. And how much have we saved so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we made it halfway through this challenge. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that just leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I did count this one this time. So halfway through this challenge, not too shabby. We still have this leftover money here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to challenge number 4, I guess, and allocate it since we did not need it. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Okay, that is a solid start to this challenge. And that is all of my money allocated. So let's go ahead and get these envelopes back in their binder and set up for next week. All right, so we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that is it for this video. If you liked it, will you please do me a big favor and click the thumbs up button? That really helps. If you made it all the way to the end, leave a money emoji in the comment section down below. That just lets me know you made it all the way to the end so I can thank you. Speaking of which, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!